Probably the biggest challenge we have is when we come to the use scenario of total visibility and we start feeding information to the participants of the blockchain. Now, obviously, we want to do that in a manner that is very secure and controlled, that the recipient of the information gets only that bit of operational info that is relevant to them. Now, that means we're going to have to control basically every single sliver of messaging and make sure that they all go to the right place. Because having a flood of information about what everyone else is up to, that wouldn't be too secure and that would be overwhelming for the recipient. And that's going to be like a conceptual challenge for us. We're going to have to develop some pretty mean access management systems so we can keep everything in control and still make it scalable. So it applies to 10 companies and 10,000 companies at the same time. That's going to be a very interesting challenge. The way we put the concept together was that we had the initial idea of solving this one huge problem, and we explored some scenarios around that would support the main concept. But pretty soon we discovered that those are two peripheral scenarios. They don't really contribute to the main effect we're trying to achieve, so we just cut them off. So we've been working with this one single scenario or concept the whole time. We haven't really gone exploring to the wild, and we don't intend to. This is quite enough for us at the moment. We initially started talking with the IBM USA guys like roughly a bit over 2 years ago, and it's been a collaboration with them. We are not partners in the sense that we would like exchange money or services between ourselves. No, what we are doing is contributing to their effort of creating an ecosystem of blockchains that they can offer services and products on top of. So we are basically, our interests are completely parallel at the moment. And this is a very interesting situation because it enables us to help each other, like very freely, no charge, just out of obviously self-interest, but also out of friendship. We have developed a really good relationship with them. We have entered the active development phase, finally. I can't describe how good it felt after 2 years of trying to convince people that this concept might actually be valid. Now we are finally doing it. It's amazing. We started officially 1st of September 2016. The ramp-up period was quite short because we have all had made preparations. Development phase started 2 months ago, and we are coding like mad and setting up our first demonstration areas and framing the like research questions and data mapping points and that sort of thing to get the most out of the first demo we're going to do in northern Estonia. I'm expecting first results from our version 0.2 sometime before end of June this year. So we are moving quite quickly. Now we've got them, it's running. Oh, that's an impossible question.
Some predictions.
Yeah, I really hate to predict. If I predict, I like to base it on data, something solid. And since nothing like this has ever been attempted before, it's really impossible to say anything like with any conviction. But if we go in the realm of science fiction, I can make some projections maybe. In about 3 to 5 years, blockchain will have started to play a major role in asset management, both intellectual, like data asset management, and physical asset management in the logistics industry, or supply chains to be more accurate. So in 3 years, it's going to hit its first major breakthrough, and in 5 years, I think it's going to be spreading like a wildfire through the industry. It's amazing. It's really cool. You guys have managed to get together some hugely interesting experts and people, and the venue is absolutely wonderful. Very, very grand and ceremonial.